pregame show, presented by Sprite.
Man, I've been waiting for this for so long. It's the start of another NBA regular season. Along with Shaquille O'Neal, I'm Ernie Johnson. For tonight's game, we'll be watching the Los Angeles Lakers as they go up against the Phoenix Suns. Taking a look at the Suns, this is a team they played pretty well against last season, going 3-1. They'll look to keep that edge tonight. Hey, Shaq, the Suns kind of snuck up on some people last season. They can't do that again, can they?
I think they can. You know why, Ernie? Because they are loaded with talent. And having great talent is all that matters. They don't have a lot of big-name players. Whoopie freaking do. They got the talent, and they got Gerald Skywalker Green.
But here's my point, Shaq. They snuck up on people, but now everybody knows. So now they can't sneak up on anybody. You follow?
No, I don't follow. Whatever, Ernie. Smarty.
That's it for now. We'll see you later. Thanks for tuning in, I think.
And now introducing your Phoenix Suns. At center, standing 6'11", number 22, Miles Wolfy.
And welcome everyone to another presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. Along with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. With that road trip behind them, the Suns ready to perform in front of their hometown fans here in Phoenix. And this matchup with the Lakers, it's their first meeting of the season. Last season, they had the upper hand in the series, going 3-1 against these guys.
And a year ago, they avoided any mistakes winning the season series against this club.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. So the Lakers five right now. Inside, it's Boozer and Hill. Lynn and Kobe are your 1 and your 2. And it's Johnson in at the 3 slot. Steve mentioned the success they had against them in their contest a year ago. They did exactly what they needed to do against them.
Yep, it was a solid performance from them. Most times they got together. They should have them feeling good about their chances today.
Phoenix on defense. And here's Kobe from the arc. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
It's going to be tough for the defense today. If he's got his A-game rolling here tonight, we'll see.
And Bledsoe, here we go. Got that bucket in no time at all. Bledsoe's got his first bucket in this one. Johnson kicks to Hill. Lakers passing it around. It's stolen by Green. The finish. Trips down the breakaway slam.
And the defense just lets him go there.
And once he hit the open floor, there was no looking back. Straight to the rack.
Puts it up from 15. Again, the Lakers. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Bledsoe dishes to Dragic. Bledsoe kicks to Morris. Plumlee, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand. Clark, I'm guessing that wasn't the plan for the D on that trip.
And I'm agreeing with you there. Once they open the lane up for him, there's a little emphasis on that finish.
Take what the defense gives you and then just power it home, right? Why not?
Miles Plumlee, Steve, buried on the bench in his rookie season with Indiana. But the Suns saw something in him, and they would not sign off on the Luis Stoll trade without Plumlee coming back in the deal.
Well, it was a good move on their part. Plumlee stepped into their starting center position, played very well, and has a bright future, really, in Phoenix because he fits right into what they're trying to do.
Now, here is Morris. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And the Suns' top draft pick, Alex Len, dealt with ankle issues last season. That being the case, how big was Plumlee for them? I mean, he's a big-time glass eater inside and above-the-rim finisher to help force the D to collapse. He's a guy that I think has tremendous upside and is extremely athletic for a front-line player.
Randall's checked in for Hill. And Goran Dragic drops them both.
Plumlee still working to expand his skill set, but you don't find many 7-footers who can uncork a 40-inch vertical leap. I mean, his athleticism sets him apart.
And that one's good.
And they're on fire. They've made 4 straight shots to get this thing going.
The Suns have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sideline.
I caught up with Coach Jeff Hornacek. He said a big key for them will be containing Carlos Boozer offensively, adding, he's a player who can spread the floor with his jump shot or take you down the block, and it's tough to match his strength inside. Defensively, they'll look to keep length in front of him and limit his offensive rebounding. Sounds like a good game plan, guys. We'll see how they do it.
All right, Doris, thank you very much.
There it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, getting the ball into the post should be their first option every time down. Force the defense to adapt and adjust.
Bryant's shot is good.
They really look sharp here. Razor sharp. Extremely focused.
For Phoenix, they've gotten 6 or 7 shots to fall in the first quarter. They're off and running. Out to the wing. And the wide open shot from Bledsoe. Drills the three-pointer. Bledsoe's got 7 points in the game.
And they've set up countless buckets off assists. That's a huge part of what they've been doing here today.
A lot of dime dropping going on out there, Steve.
Now here's Kobe. Really played well against Houston in his last outing. Phoenix with the ball. Suns leading by 3. To the middle. And there's Bledsoe on the assist by Dragic. Dragic has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Last game for the Lakers, they picked up a W against Houston.
And they lit it up from the three-point line. You don't always have to shoot like that to win a game, but it sure doesn't hurt.
Their percentage from deep was excellent. Just take a look at the box score.
Now here's Dragic. The shot by Bledsoe. Nobody around. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Great job. Taking it right at the defense. I like the aggressiveness.
Yeah, he left them no choice but to foul there.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
Yeah, their passing has been terrific, too. Clark, we're seeing a lot of assists, really moving, a lot of flow offensively. I like what I see.
No good on the second free throw.
Well, the Lakers are in another one of those transition stages, and they've not had many in the history of the franchise. But they do need to start looking for that next superstar to build the team on.
Morris, no good. Lakers have gotten off to a tremendous start. 7 of 7 here in the first quarter. Randall passes to Lynn. Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession.
I'll tell you what, wandering aimlessly out of bounds like that might earn him a ticket to the bench.
And the Lakers with some changes. Ed Davis is checked in for Boozer. Young comes in for Johnson. Nash is subbed in for Jeremy Lin.
As you said, Kobe's starting to get to the age where you just don't know how many years he has left, especially with all the injuries. And the Lakers need to look now to who's going to lead them in the future.
It's deflected, and that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession.
Use this opportunity here to look at some stats for Eric Bledsoe. Last year, getting it done. Averaged 17 points a game, 5 assists, and 4 rebounds. And really for him, it's about putting in the work to improve his game.
You know, it can be difficult at times for him, Steve, but I think he's sticking to it, and I see his role growing as he stays the course.
Adding on to that thought about the Lakers, Clark, they have seemingly always had one of the top players in the entire league to build around.
Yeah, that's always been one of their key pillars to success. Magic, Will, Gary, well, I mean, you go on and on, Elgin Baylor. They thought they might have had Dwight Howard, but now they're in a bit of a search to find the leaders to take over once Kobe.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Goran Dragic last season really became a premier offensive weapon, dramatically improving his shooting percentage. In fact, over 50% from the field and 40% from long range, while scoring 20 points a game. Only the third player in the last 2 decades to hit those marks.
With this chance, I'll show you the league's most intimidating shot blocking defenses from last season. The Lakers in 5th.
They've got a number of guys that can deny you when you take that ball inside. That's why they're one of the best shot blocking teams in the league, at least they were last year, because they worked well together and they made it a priority.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
And a look here at how the Lakers ranked in the NBA last season. 3rd in three-point field goal percentage, 4th in assists, and they also showed up in the top 5 in blocks. A good, solid team at the defensive end of the floor.
And how about the spacing that we saw from this team last year, Clark? You mentioned the three-point shooting in the top 5 in terms of field goal percentage from long range. And I think it was a direct result of great unselfish play. And it helps when you can employ that inside-out game. You attack a team in the paint and then kick it out for that three-point shot.
Phoenix has gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. And Bledsoe, here we go. A second chance effort. He lays it in. Plumlee's got 6.
Strong rebounding, and he's rewarded with the easy putback.
The Lakers trail. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Kobe Bryant last season selected by the fans as an all-star starter, but due to injury was unable to participate. That robbed him of the record for consecutive all-star appearances, which would have been 16 for him.
And Kobe Bryant 4th in career scoring.
Well, with the chance this season, if he stays healthy, to pass MJ, Michael Jordan, for 3rd all-time. What an accomplishment that would be for Kobe.
Kobe Bryant with a 2-year extension worth almost $50 million, Steve, highest paid in the NBA.
You know, a lot of people, Kevin, thought he should have taken a pay cut. I don't agree with that. I mean, he's earned every penny he's made and then some. The big thing now is, can you build around him, particularly at the stage in his career where his best years are behind him. So it'll be interesting to see how this plays out for the Lakers.
Carries it from three-point range. Kobe's got 22 points.
I think it's pretty smart that he's been given the ball pretty much every time down the floor.
Got 8 for 8. He's putting on an absolute show. You got to continue to pound the ball inside to him.
Plumlee sets the pick for Green. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense.
People talk about the money that Kobe's making, but when you look at his value to the Lakers as a marquee player, whether in tickets or merchandising, I mean, he more than justifies that top dollar. And that's before you talk about his great legacy with the team. So I think his salary is a moot point.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Marcus Morris is checked in for Markieff Morris. P.J. Tucker comes in for Eric Bledsoe. And Thomas subbed in for Goran Dragic. And the Lakers also making a change. Ian Kelly, he's checked in for Bryant.
And for the Lakers, signing Kobe to the extension, a way of rewarding a player who's meant so much to their franchise and pretty much ensures that he'll finish his career as a Laker, which is certainly the ending that he and Laker faithful had hoped for.
He hits the second from the line.
You know, before this recent streak, the last time the Suns went more than a season without making the playoffs was way back in 1988. Think just how long it's been for them not to be in the playoffs for more than a year. Wow, impressive.
Guys back and forth this first half.
Well, 5 lead changes early on, guys, as we grapple back and forth.
This could be a back and forth game all the way, guys, the way it's being played. This is fun to watch. I don't know how they're going to keep this pace up. Both teams on fire here early.
And playing the game on rollerblades, too.
This streak of the Suns missing the playoffs, of course, starting back in 2010. But 1988, a good deal of the Suns roster wasn't even born then.
Here's Green after the basket by the Lakers. Here's Thomas. And stolen by Nash. Here's Young, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Very close to a three-point play right there.
Yeah, that didn't go down, but those are exactly the plays coaches like to see.
Clark, you look at last season with the Suns. They almost put an end to that streak last year, but ended 1 game shy of the playoffs in back of Dallas for number 8 in the West.
Right in the mix until the final week, Kevin. They won't have the luxury of being slept on this year, though, as the league is fully aware of how capable that group is.
And the Suns making a change here. Tolliver's checked in. Pass to Tucker. The dish to Green. Rebounded by the Lakers.
Now, normally that's a shot people make, but that's not really his bread and butter there.
Young for 3. Shot's good.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Yeah, I don't know, Clark. I think there might be even more defensive warm-ups. I mean, this is kind of embarrassing.
Now, here's Green. 7 points in the game.
And he has been an unquestioned leader offensively this quarter.
Lakers leading by 3. Feeds it to Sacre. Here's Tucker. He dishes it to Tolliver. No good on the triple. To the middle. Sacre, good. Sacre has got his first basket.
You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
Thomas dishes to Tucker. Back to Thomas. To the paint. Here's Tolliver. That's in there. Thomas with the assist.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
Yeah, and it's a strategy that has served them well in this opening half, Clark.
Johnson, he's checked in for Davis. Lakers leading by 3. Nash kicks to Johnson. Got it. Good job in the low post. Here comes Isaiah Thomas. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Kicks it to Tucker. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Kelly. And here's Los Angeles. Young with the ball. Now Green defending. And here's Nash outside, and another 3 for the Lakers.
You know, when he's got that kind of a height advantage on the defender, it's just too easy for him to rise up and get the shot off.
Here's Thomas, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
So it's the Lakers now. 6-point lead. Intercepted. Green left side. Connects from 3-point range. Green's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Suns. 29 seconds left in the first quarter. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession.
Super defensive play. I mean, if that pass gets through, it's probably 2 points.
And he knew that. He knew if it gets through, it's a score, so that's why he sold out for it and got a hand on it.
Shot's good from Young.
The defense has done very little to slow him down so far.
They kick it out to Green. That doesn't go either for Green. To the paint with 1 on the clock, and the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. Los Angeles shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
Well, you take a look back to last year, guys. This is a club that converted about 76% of its free throws.
And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Lakers lead by 8. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2.
It's a Halloween broadcast of the NBA. Marc Gasol and the Memphis Grizzlies go up against Paul George and the Indiana Pacers this Friday, 7 o'clock Central.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, Clark and Steve, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
Boy, a ton of threes in that first quarter. This team really lighting it up, guys.
Yeah, it's been an onslaught from downtown.
Lakers leading by 8. So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter. Lee and Kobe are your 1 and your 2. Inside, it's Boozer and Hero. And it's Johnson in at the 3 spot.
Coach Hornacek, a self-professed math guy. He was an accounting major at Iowa State, so he likes the numbers. He uses the analytics. And somebody who really encourages his team to jack up as many three-pointers as possible.
They are really getting the work done inside with their rebound.
Yeah, not giving up too many second chance opportunities, which is always important, and it's been one of the reasons they have the lead right now.
Shot's good.
The D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been of the three-point variety.
Yeah, and unless they make some rotations and closeouts defensively, there's more to come.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
Now Lynn. Kobe kicks to Lynn. The 3. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist. Lynn's got 5 points so far.
What a terrific job to get the release perfect that time. I thought it might get blocked or deflected, but nice stroke.
Even with giving up a lot of size in that matchup, still able to get off a nice long-range shot there.
Bryant is doubled. The 3. And another 3 for the Lakers.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the three-point line. That's 4 of the last 5. You got to run those guys off the line.
I agree, and the defense is practically giving them those shots, though.
Stolen by Jeremy Lin. Hill passes to Lin. Shot from 12. And the officials call a traveling violation.
Kevin, a look here at how the Suns ranked in the NBA last season. 7th in scoring, 7th in steals. And they were a top 10 team in field goal shooting. Pretty impressive.
But I think the key stat for that club last year was points per game. They were in the top 10. That was really what they tried to do. That was how they tried to establish themselves each and every game. Get out, run, get good shots, and try to outscore the opponent. We had a chance to check out some of the stats for Isaiah Thomas. Last year, getting it done. Averaged about 20 points a game last season, 6 assists and 3 rebounds. And, you know, pretty terrific numbers across the board.
You know, and considering the skills he possesses, that's what he's pretty much expected to bring on a night in and night out basis, Steve.
Kobe, that's for 2. Again, the Lakers.
His work at the offensive end has been phenomenal. Maybe reason number 1, they're ahead.
Thomas against Land. Warren kicks to Bledsoe. Here's Morris. And the rebound goes to Boozer. Boozer's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding department too, Clark.
Yeah, it's been a really gritty performance. They'll have some bruises to show for it, but that's the way it should be. You should feel that you've competed when you do that work inside.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
The Lakers winning the amnesty bidding this summer to bring in Carlos Boozer. He had a down season a year ago, but on the final year of his contract, he'll have some extra motivation to bounce back.
He's checked in for the Suns. Dragic comes in for Thomas. The Lakers also changing it up. Randall's checked in for Boozer. And Ed Davis is subbed in for Wesley Johnson. Out to the right wing. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And for Carlos Boozer, laid by the Bulls as they brought in Pau Gasol, he can help this Lakers team.
Yeah, you know, he certainly bolsters their front line, and as I said, in a contract year, he couldn't ask for a better stage to showcase his game than the bright lights of L.A.
And no good on the technical, so unable to pick that one up.
Markieff Morris with a breakthrough season in 2013-14, dramatically improving his scoring rate and percentages. He was a strong candidate for most improved player, made his case as the long-term starter at power forward for the Suns.
Nick Young's checked in for the Lakers. There's the foul. It'll go on Ed Davis. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Los Angeles on D. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. And Markieff Morris came into the league as more of a spread four as his career has gone on. He's become a little bit more paint-oriented.
Yeah, not a bad decision for him. His three-point attempts and accuracy have fallen off over the last couple of seasons, but he's making good contributions by staying closer to the rim.
Well, you learn a lot about a player from the way he responds to adversity. Eric Bledsoe, a player with tremendous potential, had to back up John Wall at Kentucky. Then he had to back up Chris Paul with the Clippers. You know, rather than get frustrated, he really made the most of those learning experiences, and now it's paying off.
And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Yes, sir.
Well, Kevin, you have to love that Goran Dragic is known as, quote, the Dragon. He said, when I was first in Phoenix, no one could pronounce my last name, so Steve Nash started calling me by that nickname. At the same time, the logo of my home city is a dragon, so it's a perfect fit. I'm really proud of my country, and I'm proud to represent the Dragon. Kevin?
Ljubljana, the capital of Slovenia, his hometown, a beautiful city. Very many towns. Thanks, Doris.
When you talk about Bledsoe, he said in college and with the Clippers, he enjoyed both of those situations. The challenge of the daily battles in practice against star talent. He showed a lot of resilience and determination to find his niche.
Here's Young. Out to Kobe. And the shot is good. Bryant's got 38 points.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Well, their energy is lacking. They've got to start playing harder and battle down in the paint.
Plumlee dishes to Warren. Dragic the pass to Morris. And Bledsoe, here we go. Dragic with a wide open look. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. And Bledsoe, guys, getting his chance last season with the Phoenix Suns to show what he could do in a starting role, and it paid off. His terrific play, Steve, was a huge factor in their surprising season.
Yeah, I agree with that, Kevin. Unfortunately, he did lose some time to a knee injury, but knowing him, he'll battle back and once again overcome the obstacles.
He feeds it to Warren. Trying his luck deep. Randall grabs the board.
Such a solid performance for them inside. Their rebounding has been terrific.
Yeah, that's just one of the few things that have gone their way today. He's doing it all for them right now on the offensive side. No matter what the defense has done, they haven't been able to find an answer to stop him, and he's had an answer for every defense he's seen.
Dragic kicks to Plumlee. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
And how did he get that to go?
Even after the whistle, I like the awareness, the alertness, and the presence of mind to finish the play. You look at what Plumlee has done so far. 10 points and 1 steal.
Los Angeles leading by 22. Young for 3, and another 3 for the Lakers.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
That was the 9th straight point from behind the arc, Clark. It feels like they're finding the holes in this defense.
And the Suns call time.
You know, there's always a lot of nicknames in the NBA. I loved what became of Nick Young last year in L.A. All of a sudden, he dubbed himself Swaggy P, and it caught on. It seemed like the whole league kind of loved watching him play and referring to him by that nickname.
The Lakers making a switch here. Nash is checked in. These teams were last season's best passers. The squads with the most assists in the NBA. The 4th spot held by the Lakers.
Yeah, wonderful passing team, and it was the kind of basketball that fans love to watch. Very unselfish.
Warren sets the pick for Plumlee. Over in the corner, Warren. Phoenix no good that time either.
And Nick Swaggy Young, they call him, Swaggy P, never swaggier than last season. The top scoring rate of his career and some of the best efficiency as well. And he has some huge nights.
It's tipped. Dragic with it. Guarded now by Nash. And it's Dragic off the drive. Here's Plumlee. Davis with some nice D.
Well, an 8-rebound advantage like the one they have now is always going to swing the score hard in that team's direction.
And that's certainly been the case today. Their rebounding has made a huge difference. And fellas, in this quarter, he's improved on what was already a very good performance in period number 1.
Kobe against Bledsoe. And the wide open shot from Warren sinks the three-pointer. Now here's Nash. He had 34 points in the win against Houston. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Bryant, good, and the assist goes to Nash. 50 points for Kobe Bryant.
Kobe getting it done. Just a gorgeous shot that time.
Dragic against Nash. Pass to Warren. Shot from 12. There's the bucket. Good. Warren's got 5 points in the quarter.
The defense playing way too soft there, guys. He's just getting right to the rim.
Outside Bryant from the arc, and that one's good.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
Here's Dragic. He has 5. Inside, Bledsoe dishes to Plumlee. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Well, with that much space off the pick, you've got to drop that in.
Yeah, you got to make that one. I mean, that's a high-quality shot you should make 9 out of 10 times. There's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes in this defense.
It should be easy to correct, though, if you start making the right rotations defensively.
Now Young inside. To the inside. Fires from deep. Another 3 from Kobe. Bryant's got 56 points in the game. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Los Angeles.
And they've come out in attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing the ball repeatedly.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers. Well, it just seems there's something about left. I mean, whether it's Ginobili, James Harden, or the Dragon. That's Goran Dragic. Defenders seem to have a tough time getting on that left hand of those kinds of players and don't typically adjust well to keeping those guys out of the paint.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Marcus Morris is checked in for Markeith Morris. P.J. Tucker comes in for Warren. And it's Gerald Green in for Eric Bledsoe. Here's Kelly, and again it's the Lakers.
And Dragic, a great slasher, just 6'3", but he does a terrific job of finishing through contact and around bigger defenders. Not a big-time dunker, but he uses his quickness to get to the rim.
Nash comes with the double team. Plumlee, the pass to Dragic. From the arc, and that one's good. Dragic has got a pair of triples in the second now for Phoenix.
And he's shaking off a poor first quarter shooting effort. He's really starting to turn it on now, guys.
And Dragic can certainly score the basketball, but Clark also a playmaker.
You're exactly right, Kevin. He's an excellent pick-and-roll operator, whether it's scoring or finding a teammate out of the pick-and-roll set.
Green kicks to Plumlee. Out to the right wing. Again, Phoenix.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
Here's Los Angeles now. Young outside. The 10-footer. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
And their field goal percentage continues to climb. They've really shot the ball well here today so far.
Yeah, and it's all about quality shot selection, smart shot selection. They've been very patient on offense.
Plumlee and out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
Then we get a peek back now at last season for Goran Dragic, how he ranked. 15th in three-point shooting, 18th in scoring. And he also finished in the top 20 in assists. So this is a guy who really did a nice job of sharing the ball with his teammates.
And Steve, I thought he really did a great job to finish in the top 15 in three-point field goal percentage. I mean, he was terrific at coming off screens and always seemed to find space on the perimeter to get his shot off.
The pass to Plumlee. There's the feed to Dragic. He kicks it to Plumlee. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. That's on Nick Young.
I think he simply needs to get back to doing what he was doing there in the first quarter.
Well, we all know the Lakers in transition. Ownership passed down to the next generation in early 2013. And for the first time in L.A., Clark, a bit of uncertainty in that leadership situation.
Yep, a few cracks starting to show their partner, Laker great Magic Johnson, airing his concerns with some of the decision-making. Disharmony, not quite sure of who's going to run things, and injuries as well. Just a lot didn't go the way the Lakers had hoped or wanted it to.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Clarkson. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Jordan Clarkson.
15 seconds left here in the second. There's a screen. Thomas, it's a wide open look. Nice teamwork to set up the big play and make the space for the J.
Very effective screen to set up the jumper. That was the key to that play.
And here's Johnson outside, and he trains the 3. But let's see, they may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time. And we are not going to halftime just yet. Officials signaling they are going to review the tape.
Well, now that we can see the replay, it looks like he did get the shot off in time. It looked that way to me originally, and that's the call we should see here.
You're right. I think he got it off, but anytime it's as close a call as that was, in a big situation like this, it's always smart to take a closer look.
And they're going to count it. They're overturning the original call after looking at the replay.
Yeah, good to see them get that one right. That's exactly why we have this rule in place, and I like it. Each basket is so important in these games that you've just got to make sure you get it right at the end of the quarters.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. The Lakers on top, delivering the blowout. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. Green outside at 3 with Morris at the 4. Dragic is out there at Bledsoe. And it's Plumlee in at the 5. Down low. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Shots good by Boozer.
That's 12 straight points coming off three-pointers. I mean, somebody do something defensively.
Well, I agree with you. I mean, who's going to step up? I mean, they're rolling out there now, so you got to get in their chest, make them uncomfortable, and try to deny those looks.
Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, Kevin, the Suns are the talk of the Valley, but that's not all that's going on in Phoenix. USA Basketball is building a huge new $350 million training facility here. The over 10-acre site is scheduled to open in the fall of 2015. And guys, the Suns hoping those superstar players warm up to Phoenix in their time here.
Yeah, that couldn't hurt in free agency. Thanks, Doris.
They've gotten a bunch of good looks and have been absolutely lethal from behind the three-point line.
Yeah, you got to get some bodies out there defensively, though. I mean, things are way too easy out beyond the three-point arc.
And it's sent back by Hill, but he recovers it. That's good. Green's got 15 points. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Boozer kicks to Lynn. Bledsoe against Bryant. Johnson outside. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Lynn. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Now, the way this defense is playing out there, I mean, they might as well not be there. That's 5 straight wide open threes.
Yeah, and that's way too many. I mean, typically teams will get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open threes, but they just haven't figured it out yet.
You know, the Phoenix Suns have actually drawn a lot of influence from the Boston Celtics. They've hired several personnel people in the management and on the coaching staff from the Celtics organization, and they've even implemented the Tom Thibodeau-style defensive system that originated with that Celtic club back in the day.
That's good from Plumlee. You talk about the Celtics and their connection with the Suns, both franchises with great histories. Boston with the league-leading 17 championships. But Phoenix, and this may surprise some, with the 4th best win percentage all time.
Yeah, that is surprising. Did not know that little nugget. And, you know, last season, though, they missed the playoffs for the 4th straight season, Kevin. That hadn't happened since '75, right around the team's founding. Suns fans are really accustomed to playoff basketball out there.
Dragic dishes to Bledsoe. Here's Morris. They get it again, and Plumlee kicks to Dragic. Poke loose, passes to Plumlee, dishes it to Green. Plumlee sets the pick for Green. They shoot again, and it's Plumlee that time on the assist by Green. Plumlee's got 15 points.
They can't afford to give him that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to fight over the top of that.
He's created some good opportunities for himself and made the most of them.
Phoenix has gone outside a lot tonight, 17 times in fact, 7 of 17. Good! Green's got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
Kobe passes to Hill. Johnson up top, guarded by Green. That's good. And that's 11 points for Johnson.
What a great start to the second half. They still haven't missed a field goal.
For Phoenix, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. They double-team Bledsoe, and the wide-open shot from Green. Green missing again.
Their rebounding has been off the charts today, guys. Reason number one, this game is out of hand.
Exactly. I mean, the score is right where you'd expect it to be when the battle on the boards is that lopsided.
He's a big reason why they have the lead right now. He's made all of his field goal attempts thus far and remains hot from the floor.
Morris kicks to Bledsoe. No good with the elbow jumper.
Well, as far as jump shots go, that's as high percentage as it gets.
I'm not sure how that didn't go down.
Back to Bryant. Puts it up. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Kobe's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
Now we get a chance to check out Jeremy Lin, how he performed last season. Put up about 12 points a game, 4 assists and 2 rebounds. And you always want that leader in the second unit. He's their guy to play that role.
Steve, he comes on and runs the show for him when the reserves log minutes, and that's a job well done by him.
And it's Bledsoe off the drive.
Players in the NBA always look to compare each other, and one apt comparison that Eric Bledsoe received was mini LeBron. I mean, that's quite a high compliment, but I think it fits him.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Lakers.
These long-range shots look like layups out there, guys.
I've been impressed with how well they penetrated tonight, too. Some good numbers for Bledsoe tonight. He has 15 points, and he's come away with 2 steals as well. He's blown up some plays out there.
It shows you what an intelligent defender he can be on the ball. He really understands the game.
Anthony Tolliver. He's checked in for the Suns. Warren comes in for Markieff Morris. Nash outside, and again Los Angeles with the triple.
And with Bledsoe, it was actually his teammate, Goran Dragic, who started calling him mini LeBron. The more footage you see of him, the easier it is to agree with that statement.
Bledsoe left side, and that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. Dragic has got 9 assists now tonight. And so it's the Lakers with it. And here's Young from the arc. There's the bucket. Good. Young's got 18 points. You talk about that nickname for Bledsoe, mini LeBron. And for Bledsoe, Clark, it really all comes together when you see him in the open floor. He's like a tiny runaway train. When he gets the ball, you know it's going to be in a fast break.
Yeah, and he's really hard to slow down in the open floor, as you said, Kevin. And it's in large part due to just how strong he is for his size.
Nash kicks to Randall with his first shot attempt, and the Lakers tack on 2 more.
Boy, they've been so sound offensively in the second half. I love the way they're playing.
Yeah, there's really no comparison in the shooting percentages between the teams since the break.
Dragic kicks to Bledsoe. Rejected by Sacre. They get it back. That's good. Here's Los Angeles now. Randall with the bucket. Randall's got 4 points in the quarter.
No matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball in the paint.
That's been so critical, Clark, because whenever they have gotten the ball into the paint, it's resulted in points, it seems like.
It's stolen. Young outside. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Well, a tough season for Steve Nash last year. Injuries limiting him to only a few games, and now in his 40s, it's looking like this might be his last go-around.
And for Steve Nash, the last couple seasons, issues with his hip, hamstring, a fractured leg, and then nerve damage. It's been tough sledding.
Yeah, it really has been, and it's a product of a long Hall of Fame career, and the body inevitably starts to wear down. I mean, it's tough, but I understand his motivation to finish his career on his terms, especially after all the work he's put in to get him back on the court. But sometimes the storybook ending you desire just doesn't come to fruition.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Green, and Thomas subbed in for Eric Bledsoe. Young from outside, and he gets it to go. Young's got 21 in the game.
Boy, his performance from long range has been incredible.
I know that was your shot, Steve, and today it's his too.
Thomas kicks to Warren. Dragic with a wide open look. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. I mean, they're really pushing them around physically at this point.
There's been a huge discrepancy between these teams and their effectiveness from the three-point line.
Dan, you really notice it at that end of the floor where they continue to get open looks and knock them down.
Here's Tucker. That drops. Tucker's got 6 points.
That bounce pass got him the ball in rhythm. Nice play.
Davis dishes to Nash. It's Young on the wing. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel.
And we get a peek back now at last season for Goran Dragic, how he ranked. 15th in three-point shooting, 18th in scoring. And he also finished in the top 20 in assists. So this is a guy who really did a nice job of sharing the ball with his teammates.
And Steve, I thought he really did a great job to finish in the top 15 in three-point field goal percentage. I mean, he was terrific at coming off screens and always seemed to find space on the perimeter to get his shot off.
Here comes Steve Nash. 9 points in the game so far. With this stoppage in play, we have a chance now to show you which teams led the league in three-point percentage last year. In third, the Lakers.
Seemed like they went through stretches, guys, where they just didn't miss from beyond the arc, and that carried those numbers right up to the top of the list.
Here's Tucker. 8 points for him. Just 5 on the clock. Outside Thomas. Off target with his 3. And here is Henry. Nash outside. Lets it go from deep. Kelly passes to Nash. The kick out to Young. Launches it. Good, and the assist goes to Nash. Nash has got his 4th assist in this one.
This is incredible. It's been a three-point barrage since halftime.
Yeah, whether by design or by accident, it has been impressive.
To the inside, it's stolen by Davis. To the inside, here's Henry. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Intelligent passing there to make that hoop possible.
There's a minute 34 left in the third quarter of the game. Thomas kicks it to Tucker. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It goes on Ed Davis.
P.J. Tucker, a rookie second-rounder with the Raptors back in 2006, 2007. Really barely played then, and then spent the next 5 seasons playing abroad, trying to find a spot to play. Finally returning to the Suns over the last 2 seasons. He has really established a niche. A tough defender, good rebounder, excellent all-around player.
The Lakers making a switch here. Clarkson's checked in.
You know, P.J. Tucker capturing that starting small forward job with the Suns after only 2 months, very impressive. He was not a perimeter shooter 2 seasons ago. As a matter of fact, coming out of college, he was known more for his energy and defense, but last season, he really developed into an accurate three-point shooter.
Dragic kicks to Thomas. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Young dishes to Henry, and stolen by Thomas. They set the pick. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Thomas got 11 points. And Tucker at 6'6", a college power forward. Stevie's made the transition to small forward in the NBA.
You know, but he still brings that big man physicality to his defensive approach. He's a good rebounder. He's tough. If he can continue to shoot well from 3, I think he's going to stick around this league for a long time.
And he gets the bucket.
Intelligent passing there to make that hoop possible.
And here's Los Angeles. Here's Henry. And there's another one for the Lakers. Phoenix has gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Outside Thomas. The dish now to Dragic. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. Thomas got 6 assists in the game.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
Clarkson kicks to Henry. Here's the three, and again it's the Lakers from deep. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. The Lakers on top, running away with it. 2K Sports, back in a moment here from the U.S. Airways Center.
Bring your costume. It's Halloween in the NBA. Chris Paul and the Los Angeles Clippers take on Carlos Boozer and the Los Angeles Lakers this Friday, 10:30 Eastern, 7:30 Pacific.
Well, Phoenix shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Clarkson is out there with Xavier Henry. Then it's Ryan Kelly. Then it's Randy. And it's Sacre in at the center, filling out the middle.
Alex Len, the number 5 overall pick last season by the Suns. He had to undergo ankle surgery just prior to the season. Played limited minutes, but they're hoping he can make that leap here in year 2. Very skilled big man.
Well, Clark, you had an opportunity to watch Alex Len play with Maryland. What do you think about his game?
Well, I like his potential. I mean, he's a big guy. He's pretty strong, and he's got good athleticism and mobility. You just hope he can keep his ankles healthy, because if he can, this kid has a chance to be really good. You know, it always takes big guys, usually anywhere from 4 to 6 years, to develop as NBA players. So, if healthy, this guy will be one of the better centers in the league, I think.
Well, the old days of the dollar-for-dollar luxury tax are gone. The new, more punitive luxury tax really changing the way the league does business. Teams like the Knicks and the Lakers and the Celtics, high-revenue teams, they're not nearly as willing to go into that tax anymore. So it really has kind of leveled the playing field.
The defense left him just a little window to get through, and he just ducked in for the layup. Terrific job.
Here's Ennis. Pass to Morris. Feeds to Goodwin. To the wing on the left, and the wide open shot from Warren gets the three-pointer to fall. And Steve, you mentioned the new luxury tax, and Clark and I talk about it all the time. It's an incremental system. Clark, you know, it starts at 150% and above the $15 million over the cap. The tax is 325%.
And Kevin, that's before you get into the repeater penalties. If a team pays the luxury tax 4 out of 5 seasons in a row, you tack on another 100%. Those numbers could even affect big market teams.
Wesley Johnson's checked in for Ryan Kelly.
That kind of sums up the defensive effort we've seen here tonight, guys.
Ennis passes to Morris. Ennis dishes to Warren. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Here's Sacre. Pass to Clarkson. Johnson from outside. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Ennis kicks to Morris, and the wide open shot from Warren. A three-pointer, no good. The Lakers have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the 4th quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Here's Clarkson. That one falls, coming off the Johnson feed. Clarkson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
This is outrageous. Every shot they're taking right now seems to be finding the mark.
Literally every shot. They are absolutely rolling.
Off his foot, and it's being called a kickball. Steve Nash checked in for Los Angeles. Warren kicks.